What in the wide, wide world of sports is going on here?
I don't know what it is, but it's phenomenal.
All right, people, we're going to try something a little different today.
I cannot solve your problem, sir. Only you can.
Am I missing something?
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
Don't mess with the bull, young man. You'll get the horns.
The reality is, humans are humans are humans, and that's never going to end.
No, I do mind. The dude minds. This will not stand.
It's a big, big deal.
Hello. Do you speak English, sir? Parlo usted English?
60% of the time, it works. Every time.
I've done the math on this. We've talked about it on this show before. That's a fact.
You'll learn a little something about yourself.
That's us, dude.
That's why we're radio show hosts.
That's right.
I don't have to tell you things are bad. Everybody knows things are bad. The dollar buys a nickel's worth. Shopkeepers keep a gun under the counter. Punks are running wild in the street, and there's nobody anywhere who seems to know what to do, and there's no end to it. It's like everything everywhere is going crazy. I don't want you to protest. I don't want you to riot. I don't want you to write to your congressman because I wouldn't know what to tell you to write. I don't know what to do about inflation and the Russians and the crime in the street. All I know is that first, you've got to get mad.
Let's do this.
Discussing issues that matter to you. Finding real answers using logic and reason. KLZ 560 presents Rush to Reason. Now, here is your host, John Rush.
And I'm your host, John Rush, Rush to Reason, KLZ 560, and this is our third hour. It is upon us. Kurt Rogers joining us now for our Monday Mortgage Minute. Kurt, welcome. What's going on, sir?
You know, I'm not doing too bad since Gobble Day, 3 days ago.
Yeah, I was going to say, did you get enough to eat? I'm assuming so.
Well, it was family, food, and nap. I couldn't figure out which one to do first.
I didn't get much of the nap, but I did get the family and the food in. When you're the host and you're running around trying to get everything else done, the nap doesn't tend to work its way in too much.
Yeah,
that's
family
okay.
normally won't let you take a nap.
Yeah, that's all right. I got a nap. I had a nice, relaxing weekend the rest of the weekend until yesterday. Then I had to get some electrical work done for all of the lights that are now up and going. So you know how it is.
It was beautiful weather for that.
Okay, so speaking of which, that is also, by the way, folks, one of the benefits, huge benefits of owning your own home is you can do whatever kind of Christmas lights you want.
That's right.
So, help us get into a home, Kurt. What do you do?
Well, right now, like we've talked about before, there's some really good programs out. There's a teacher assistance program to where if you're a teacher, some of the down payment assistance programs, they'll give you $6,000, which you don't have to pay back.
Got it. Yeah, no, that's huge.
Yeah, that really is. They've also got some, it's called Good Neighbor Next Door programs, to where if you're a policeman, a fireman, an EMT, or a teacher, if you find the right home in the right area, you can get it for 50% off. I know that's hard to believe, but Fannie Mae already owns these homes, and they will sell them to those individuals because that's the area they work in, and they'll sell them to them at half price.
To keep those providers in those areas, I'm assuming.
That is correct.
So how do those folks that are out there listening that fit into that category find those homes?
There's a website they can go to. It's called the Good Neighbor Next Door. They can punch in the area that they live, and it will show you if there's any homes there. If they are, all they have to do is call me. I used to do them years ago. They kind of faded away, but now they're back.
Awesome. Okay, 720-895-0500. That's Kurt's number. Now, what's going on tomorrow, Kurt?
We're going to be talking about financial planning with, the end of the year coming and getting ready for next year with the stock market doing what it is. We're going to kind of go over some of that stuff on how to make sure your investments are safe and secure.
All right, and that's noon tomorrow, Haystack Help Radio, right here on KLZ. Kurt, as always, thanks. I really appreciate it. Enjoy your night, and we'll talk to you next week.